In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. In the name of the Creator, the most merciful of the merciful. Introduction by the channel manager. Since the time when God placed the first man on this earth until now, He has never left mankind without a guide or guide. The first man who set foot on this empty planet was named Adam, and the Creator created a wife for him. Although there were only 2 people on this planet, Adam was responsible for leadership and guidance. He was the first prophet of God and God's representative among people. Over the many years since the first man entered this planet, prophets and guides have always been chosen and sent by God to guide people to salvation and the right path. Approximately 124,000 prophets have been chosen and sent by God during the creation of man until the last of them, namely Muhammad. Divine prophets such as Adam, Noah, David, Solomon, Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, Jesus, and the last of them was Muhammad. Many of these prophets had their own miracles and special characteristics. Many of these divine prophets collected God's guiding instructions in the form of books and presented them to people. Noah with the Book of the Prophets, David with the Book of the Psalms, Abraham with the Book of the Prophets, Moses with the Book of the Torah, Jesus with the Book of the Gospel, and finally Muhammad with the Book of the Quran. Many divine prophets had a mission to guide only the region in which they lived. However, among these prophets of God, some had a mission to guide people on a global level. Divine prophets such as Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and finally Muhammad. As the intellectual capacity and level of understanding and consciousness of mankind increased, so did the prophet chosen and sent by God to guide them. To the extent that in the time of Prophet Muhammad, human consciousness and understanding had reached its highest level of development, Prophet Muhammad was chosen by God to guide the people of the world while in his homeland. People, after many years that had passed since the presence of the last divine prophet, had become morally deviant and had resorted to inappropriate actions and oppression of their fellow human beings. Instead of their Lord, they worshipped the creations of man. They considered female children worthless, and whenever a pregnant woman gave birth to a female child, they buried the newborn alive and poured dirt on her to destroy her. These were part of the moral deviations and oppression of the people of that time. In such a polluted and poisonous atmosphere of that time, a man from among them was chosen by God to guide them and was sent to them. A man who had lost his father in childhood and had grown up with great suffering and hardship, and had experienced and understood all the oppressive and perverse conditions of that time until adulthood. The chosen prophet of the merciful God, Hazrat Muhammad, was deprived of the blessing of reading and writing and was illiterate. Apparently, God's wisdom was that he remained illiterate from birth so that after his mission, the word of God in the form of the book of the Quran would not be attributed to him. When he was chosen as a prophet at the age of 40, the first divine message in the form of revelation was revealed to his heart by the angel of revelation Hazrat Gabriel. This was while he had been going to a cave called Hira in the Mount of Light, 3 kilometers from the city of Mecca, for several years for worship and self-improvement. On one of those nights, when he was praying in the cave of Hira, the angel of revelation descended on him and asked him to read. Hazrat Muhammad replied that he did not know how to read. Again, the angel of revelation commanded from God, "Read in the name of your Lord who created you from a clot of blood." This message, which was actually the first message of God after the prophet of God was sent as a prophet, is called Surah Alaq of the Book of the Quran, which you will learn about this surah and its English meaning in the following. The messages of the merciful God were revealed to the heart of Prophet Muhammad over a period of 23 years, based on the events and circumstances that were occurring at that time. Collectively, these divine words are called the Quran. The book of the Quran, which consists of 114 surahs, messages of God, is full of divine advice and instructions, stories of the lives of past people, and laws that we humans can read and practice so that we can live together in peace, tranquility, and respect and worship God, the Creator of the universe, in the best way. Prophet Muhammad brought the religion of Islam as a gift to the people of the world and brought the book of humanity, the Quran. The Quran has been revealed for about 1,400 years and has not been tampered with or distorted. In the whole world and throughout history, there is only one Quran in terms of content, and we cannot find two books of the Quran that are different in terms of content. And this is the unique miracle of the religion of Islam and divine revelation. The merciful God has clearly stated in His Quran, "We have sent down the Quran to you, and we will take care of and preserve it." In the Quran, the merciful God has said many things about the lives of Prophet Moses, the pure and holy Prophet Mary, and the Prophet Jesus Christ. The administrator of this YouTube channel has also translated this Word of God into English for the English-speaking people of the world and has tried to make it available in the best and most beautiful way possible to the seekers of the path of truth and truth among the English-speaking people of the world. Your friend, Reza Moshkelgosha.